Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this Halloween half school makeup look, so let's get started. So I used a picture of Zombie Boy as my inspo for the skull look, and I forgot to show you this white cream makeup from the Halloween store, and I'm just taking this brush from Sedona Lace, and first I'm going to kind of outline the sockets of my eyes, and then next I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the whole face. And if you have oily skin, I would recommend a different paint. This one I've seen crack on other people. It's important to put a thin layer on. And I just went ahead and covered my lips, and then also made two little points at the top of the ridge of my nose. Then I took some black cream makeup from the Halloween store, and first I outlined the shape of the nose, and then I took that flat brush and went ahead and filled it in. Again, with the black cream makeup, I went and underlined the socket areas of the eyes, and I made it a little bit thicker and tapered it off as I went up. And then I also took that paint and put it on the inside area of the lips. Now, very carefully with the brush and just a little bit of product, I started dragging it outwards, and this is kind of mimicking the line where my teeth sit. And then I was looking at the reference picture, and I kind of outlined the area where my actual cheekbone is on the top. And then I also did the outline for the jawbone, and I'm really lightly just feathering it right now, kind of get the shape down, and then later on I go ahead and make everything cleaner. Here I was trying to see like where the teeth sit and where they end to try and make it a little bit more realistic. Then with the cream makeup and a flat brush, I started to fill in that area, and I want it to kind of taper off, so I'm really lightly just dragging it out. And I also filled in that area over there, which is supposed to be where the two bones meet. Next, I switched to a small flat brush, and this is where I'm going to start the teeth. So I started with two thin lines in the middle of the lips, and then I just tried to drag it really thinly where my teeth really were. And you want to try and keep them as, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you kind of want to keep them like the same size, little chiclets. And then I went ahead and sped this up for you guys, but you can see I just one by one made those little lines. Then I went in with the angled brush, and I kind of started curving the lines to mimic like the body of the tooth, and then as it gets thinner upwards as it goes into the jaw. Or not the jaw, the cheekbone, I guess it is. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, then I'm taking that line and making it a little bit darker, and everything we're going to do is going to be in steps, so gradually we're adding depth. Next, I took a matte black eyeshadow, and I started to shade that area down from my cheekbone into the teeth. And then I also took a small brush with the eyeshadow, and I started shading the definition in between the teeth, and I also dragged it down to create like little cracks and little imperfections in the teeth as well. The shading of the teeth is definitely the most important part. This is where it really starts to come together. So as you can see, I'm just making sure that those teeth are nice and defined and adding those little imperfections. It's best if you use a small amount of product and kind of do it gradually, and then afterwards you can go in and darken anything, but it's easier to do it little by little as opposed to having to erase. Next, I went in with the paint again and kind of fixed that line up there because it was a little bit funky. Also, a good alternative to this Halloween store makeup is the Miran paint. You can get them online. I think you can even get them on Amazon. They're really easy to use, and you can mix them with water, so I'd say it's definitely worth it. Speaking of which, you might start to notice little imperfections coming through on the nose area, and that was actually the oils from my nose coming up and erasing the paint, which is disgusting. Anyways, but we fixed that at the end, but as you can see, man, this paint is not the best in the world. Anyways, so back to the tutorial. Next, we're going to shade those cheekbones. First, I went in with a smaller brush to kind of define that line. Then I'm going in with the flat brush, and really this has no product on it. I'm just using it to shade and smooth things out. And I'm repeating the same process of defining that line first with a smaller brush, then taking a larger brush to shade things out. And we're also going to do this down here on the jawline, and basically just using a little itty bitty amount of eyeshadow, and it's just going to shade things and make it look really cool and 3D looking. So next I'm going to take a small angle brush and create little tiny cracks in the chin area, and as you can see, my mirror thought that it was a good idea to block the camera. I know. So yeah, I'm just taking a little bit amount of product on the brush and snaking those lines up, making little cracks. Now, after we make the cracks, we're also going to shade the chin as well. So first I'm just shading the bottom area, not being too specific with it. And then again, you guys, I'm sorry about my mirror. It's really annoying. I know. Next, I'm taking this brush and I'm shading in between the cracks. And this is going to make it look really cool and 3D looking and almost like raised. So I'm shading in between, but keeping a small white line in like right next to where the crack is. And it was kind of tricky at this point. I probably could have used a smaller brush, but I just liked this one because it gives nice soft lines. I didn't want anything harsh. And then I went in again with some more paint and the angle brush just to deepen those cracks because they got a little bit lost. And I was feeling like it looked a little bare up top, like it needed just something. So I took a little bit of leftover eyeshadow and kind of went over that line just really lightly. Then I also went and repainted, added some more black to the nose where my oils had seeped through disgustingly. Then I also took these yellow and red contacts. These are from Brilliant Contacts. I'll put a link down below, and it's always terrible putting them in. But voila, the look is complete. I hope you guys like it. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Tag me in all of your recreations on Instagram. I love seeing your guys' stuff. I hope you all have a happy and safe Halloween, and I will see you guys soon.